Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. WWE superstar Jade Cargill demolished Naomi as soon as she made her highly anticipated return at Elimination Chamber. The attack looked like the Storm's redemption against her mystery assailant. But there is a chance that the Glow may not be her real attacker. And here are 3 signs that show Cargill got the wrong woman. Jade Cargill's entry into the Rogers Center was met with a loud pop from the WWE Universe. Inside the ring, however, Bianca Belair could be seen getting uneasy. While a clueless Naomi looked on at what was happening, the EST of WWE took off her jacket to get ready to brawl despite being locked inside her Elimination Chamber pod. This could be a sign that Belair knew why the Storm had arrived, and she needed to be ready to fight her. Thus, Bianca Belair could have been involved in the attack. As soon as Jade Cargill started her onslaught on Naomi, the EST of WWE was seen struggling inside her pod to get out. However, instead of demanding reasons from Cargill for her actions, Belair was visibly uncomfortable witnessing the punishment her partner was receiving. This is another indicator that Bianca Belair knew exactly what was going on and couldn't bear seeing the Glow paying for her actions. Even after the Storm was done with her beatdown, Belair made no attempt to speak to her. Thus, there is a chance that Belair knew that Cargill was sending her a message. Former Women's World Champion Liv Morgan was seen spiraling with fear when she saw Jade Cargill march to the ring. Looking her in the eye, the Judgment Day members said that it wasn't her. In response, however, the Storm said that she knew it was her. Notably, Nick Aldis recently revealed footage showing Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez near the parking lot area where Cargill was attacked. Thus, they could have been the real attackers of the Storm, however. They could have been working for Bianca Belair, who was fighting a triple threat match in the Women's U.S. Championship tournament against Chelsea Green and Blair Davenport at the time. This acted as the perfect alibi for the former 3-time WWE Women's Champion. However, Jade Cargill probably knows what's going on, and she might have chosen to spare the hired guns and gone after Naomi to make a statement. It would be interesting to see what lies ahead for the former tag team partners. In the world of professional wrestling, few things are more captivating than a mystery storyline that keeps fans guessing. When WWE introduced the dramatic narrative of an attack on Jade Cargill, many fans were quick to speculate on the identity of the assailant. While Naomi was one of the names tossed around as a potential attacker, a closer examination of the situation reveals compelling evidence that suggests Naomi wasn't behind the attack. Here are 3 signs that indicate Naomi wasn't Jade Cargill's real attacker in WWE. 1. Naomi's absence from WWE television. One of the most significant clues that Naomi wasn't the one who attacked Jade Cargill lies in her absence from WWE television at the time the attack occurred. Naomi, once a prominent figure in WWE's women's division, took a hiatus from the company in 2022 alongside her tag team partner, Sasha Banks. The 2 wrestlers walked out of the company in protest over creative differences, citing frustrations with their roles in WWE's programming. For Naomi to have been the attacker on Cargill, she would have needed to make a surprise return to WWE after her hiatus, especially considering the high-profile nature of the attack. However, this did not happen. Naomi's return to the WWE scene after her walkout was never hinted at during the storyline involving Jade Cargill's assault. In fact, there was no build-up or mention of Naomi returning to WWE in any capacity until much later. This absence is a critical sign that Naomi wasn't involved in the attack on Cargill, as WWE typically uses such high-profile events to build hype around a wrestler's return. Additionally, when Naomi does make her eventual return, it will likely be under specific circumstances that WWE will want to hype and build storylines around her involvement. If Naomi had been the attacker on Cargill, it would have been a missed opportunity for WWE to capitalize on her return and stir up excitement among fans. Instead, the story of Cargill's attacker was left to evolve without any definitive ties to Naomi. 2. The attack's characterization and the nature of the storyline. Another key reason Naomi wasn't Jade Cargill's real attacker can be found in the characterization and execution of the attack itself. WWE storylines are known for their twists and turns, but the way an attacker is portrayed often gives viewers subtle hints about their identity. In Cargill's case, the attacker was positioned as someone mysterious and ruthless, with the aim of creating a shock factor for the audience. Naomi, on the other hand, has always been portrayed as a babyface, a good guy in wrestling terms, who is beloved by the fans. She is known for her high-energy persona, signature moves like the rear view, and her vibrant, charismatic character. The attack on Cargill was designed to have a darker tone, with the assailant leaving behind a sense of chaos and leaving viewers questioning the motives behind the attack. If Naomi had been behind the attack, it would have been a stark departure from her established character. Such a drastic shift would have required extensive storytelling to explain why a beloved figure like Naomi would suddenly turn heel, a villain for no apparent reason. WWE is no stranger to turning fan favorites into villains, but these kinds of storylines usually involve gradual character development, including a buildup of tension and motivations behind the turn. At no point did Naomi show signs of harboring animosity or a desire to sabotage Jade Cargill. Instead, the way the attack was staged, with a sense of malice and vengeance, suggested a character who had far more complex motivations than Naomi's persona would allow. Moreover, in the world of professional wrestling, the real attacker is often someone who has a history with the victim. Whether through a rivalry, a personal vendetta, or shared history in the ring. Naomi, at that point, had no significant storyline or personal history with Cargill that would justify an unprovoked attack. The execution of the attack hinted at someone with deeper layers of intention, which didn't align with Naomi's character. If she were indeed the attacker, there would need to be a much stronger reason within the storyline to explain her sudden heel turn, something WWE typically excels at when crafting compelling narratives. This discrepancy between Naomi's established character and the dark nature of the attack points towards someone else being responsible. 3. Theories and other potential suspects. Perhaps one of the strongest indicators that Naomi was not the real attacker comes from the speculation surrounding other potential suspects. Wrestling fans are incredibly observant and quick to form theories, especially when it comes to who might be behind a mysterious attack. In the case of Jade Cargill, many fans began to speculate that the attacker could be someone with more direct ties to Cargill or with a stronger motive to cause harm. One popular theory among fans was that the real attacker could be someone from within Cargill's own faction, or a rival who had a personal interest in taking her down. For example, a possible suspect could have been a wrestler who has a history of using underhanded tactics to achieve success, such as a heel character who thrives on chaos and sabotage. This would align more with the nature of the attack, where the assailant didn't simply target Cargill for no reason, but rather it aimed to sabotage her rise in WWE. Another potential theory that gained traction involved the idea of someone in the women's division who was being overlooked or was jealous of Cargill's rapid rise to prominence. This theory could have been a good fit for a wrestler looking to make a statement and force their way into the spotlight by taking down a top star like Cargill. Someone like Rhea Ripley, for example, could have been a fitting antagonist in this context, given her character's fierce attitude and her status as a dominant force in the division. A sudden attack on Cargill would fit into Ripley's persona, as it would add fuel to the ongoing narrative of women vying for dominance in WWE's highly competitive environment. WWE often uses mystery attacks to set up new rivalries or escalate existing ones. Naomi, while an established WWE star, didn't seem like the right fit for this kind of narrative, especially considering the dramatic tone of the attack. By introducing a new character or a veteran star with a hidden agenda, WWE would have been able to build the mystery around Cargill's attacker in a more intriguing way. Naomi's lack of involvement in any of these theories further confirms the notion that she wasn't the one who orchestrated the attack. Conclusion. While Naomi's name may have surfaced as a potential suspect in the attack on Jade Cargill, there are several clear reasons to believe she was not the real attacker. Naomi's absence from WWE programming during the relevant time frame, the nature of her character, and the lack of motivation for her to be involved all point towards someone else being responsible for the assault. Additionally, the larger pool of potential suspects, some of whom have more complex motivations or a personal history with Cargill, further supports the idea that Naomi was not behind the attack. WWE is known for its elaborate storytelling, and a shocking turn of events like the attack on Jade Cargill is often used as a vehicle to propel new rivalries and character arcs. Naomi's return to WWE, when it happens, will likely be a much-anticipated event that will be tied to a specific storyline, not just as a mysterious attacker in a dark subplot. Until then, the mystery of Jade Cargill's real attacker will remain a tantalizing question, with plenty of other suspects to keep fans speculating. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.